There are a couple things you learn. One is, of course, who's using what and how it's being successful. So if you can look at all the different partners or all the different apps or whatever you're distributing your services through, and you can measure how those are succeeding and look at how they achieve whatever the goal is, if it's new activations, if it's new subscribers, if it's e-commerce and sales, whatever you're looking to achieve, as long as you can measure the activity of your partner or of your app against these goals, you can see who's succeeding and not, you see who your good partners are, you can understand what those partnerships are worth and if there's a financial component to that, and you can also look at patterns to try to encourage behavior and usage that results in good outcomes and discourage that results in bad outcomes. So it's really a matter of looking at who's doing what, who's succeeding, and trying to do more of what works and less of what doesn't. One of the most important things with APIs, of course, APIs are typically accessed either by apps or on a server-to-server basis, sometimes directly through a browser, but usually not. And so traditional web analytics don't tell you anything about what's happening in an API. You can't measure a web analytic service, use a web analytic service to measure what happens in your API. However, oftentimes what happens in the API will eventually find its way to a browser. So let's say I'm looking at an app, and that app is a shopping app that helps me find a product. Well, once I get through that product, it might then kick me over to a site where I actually make the purchase. Being able to follow that transaction from the API, from the app or the partner experience into wherever the ultimate transaction, sign up, subscription, purchase, whatever is made, following that across is incredibly important because that's how you actually measure the value of what happens in your API program.